Hello guys, today I'm going to be shooting for the first time the actual bow that I received. My first self bow is a short version of a mollegabet style bow, some static recurve tips, and first I'm going to shoot it. So the arrows I'm going to be shooting, of course, they're not spined for this bow, so I got to make a set for this bow. And I also I want to check the actual weight on my draw length to make sure it's that. That way, when I make a good set, it will be as close as possible. So I know I made a video already, but it wasn't strung. Now the bow is strung. So here it is, a quick another view. Show you the belly side. There we go. These are the symbols that I was talking about. A lot of lighting here doesn't let it focus well. There we go. Show this side as well. Perfect. And of course the quiver that I made. You guys haven't seen me with my maneuvers around, so I'll be doing it as well. As you can see, I know there's been a lot of some people have preferences of where they like to carry the native style quiver. Some people are saying that the best is in the front, some in the back. And your reality is based on how you feel. I mean, I'm not speaking because I'm selling a product, because I'm not selling nothing. So this is gonna be my honest opinion. I don't get nothing from this because I'm not a salesman. I'm not selling a product. So I'm not gonna say which quiver is best. All I can say is what quiver is best for me. You know, you have to find what's best for you. What can I say? Some people say in the front is better because, you know, they can have better control, yada yada yada, whatever. I have great control here. In reality, people say also like in the front because they can see the quiver, they gotta put the arrows back in the quiver as quick as possible. You know, when you're actually shooting or hunting, the most important thing I have to say about a quiver is how quick you can pull an arrow out of your quiver. It's not how quick you can put an arrow back in your quiver, because an arrow that you pull out of your quiver is an arrow that's meant to shoot. Period. So it doesn't really matter how quick you can put the arrow back in your quiver, in my opinion. In a hunting situation, as per se. In a competition, it doesn't really matter either, because you're not in a speed competition. How quick you can put your arrow back in the quiver. So my quiver, I like it here, is out of my front, and when I shoot in the front, it could probably swing or hang, and it could get in my way. So I hear gravity sandwiches against my back. Problems with arrow coming out of your quiver when you're bending, I have none, because the way my quiver is set, the straps are tied in an area where the center of gravity is shifted forward. So it's gonna make the back tail end of the quiver heavy. So that way the arrows, the nock, are gonna be pointing slightly up, as you can see on the video here. Kneeling, there's no problem kneeling either. Bending forward, there's no problem. The arrow doesn't go nowhere. Here. They don't come out. It's nice and sandwiched down. Now, if you have a native style quiver and you set the straps centered space, you know, evenly spaced apart, where let's say the front strap is in the front and the back strap is gray in the tail end, the weight distribution is going to be right in the middle. So the quiver is going to lay completely parallel in a straight line. So when you bend over, the opening part of the quiver is gonna tilt down because your body's tilting down as well. So this side is gonna tilt down, and the arrows can fall down. That's why it's important to keep the center of gravity tail heavy. The bottom side of the quiver pointing down. That's just my opinion based on my experience of me walking through the bush in a hunting situation, which everybody knows I hunt from the ground and I walk the thick brush even with the ghillie suits.